Hi guys, this is Coach Adrien, and I'm saying thank you once again for viewing. Today, I want us to talk about us. Let us talk and be frank about us. Have you ever considered that our lives revolve around us? Yes, if you think it is me, myself, I, and some even say I and I. Now you laugh, but we have been living like this since we were born. Everything is about self. The sociologists and the psychologists call this self-centeredness. We have a new vocabulary and we live that vocabulary. For example, we always ask, what about me? What is in it for me? Or we say, I must do what is best for me. And even us, we are coached at coaching school to ask our client, what do you want? If only Emile Durkheim, the great structural sociologist, could hear the home, the school, and the market saying to us daily, take care of yourself. And as we do that, consciously or unconsciously, what are the results? What do we see all around us? I have three observations. One, a man scavenging through a rubbish bin and another man fine dining 100 yards away, if not less. Two, in a food crisis, an affluent buyer buys in bulk, while hundreds of hungry, unemployed, and working poor fight on long lines just to get some basic foodstuff. And in desperate times, many take desperate measures. The UN 75 2020 publication noted that the nature of conflict and violence have changed substantially in the last 75 years. According to the report, conflicts are often waged between domestic groups. Homicides are becoming more frequent. Gender-based attacks are increasing globally, and interpersonal violence, including violence against children, is widespread. That's what we have become. That's what our new global society have become because of the way we order our lives. One would ask, why? Why this inhumanity? Because the insatiable demand for more has transformed our domain into a restless and ultra selfish global space. A restless and ultra selfish global space. It's goodbye. Goodbye to the agrarian lifestyle of strong community spirit. It's goodbye to mechanical solidarity, Mr. Durkheim. It's goodbye to it takes a community to raise a child approach. It's goodbye to Harambe, all put together in Swahili. It's goodbye to Kudme, the group, collective, and community social institution for social empowerment, as was practiced in French-based colonial states like St. Lucia. But stop. Just stop for a moment and reflect. Guys, what are we working for? What are we struggling so hard for? What are we chasing after? Behavior scientists say we are chasing after happiness. They call it the good life. We are killing one another in a desperate search for happiness. But on the contrary, people only experience happiness when they make other people happy. That's radical. People only experience happiness when they make other people happy. Of course, people will be conned, people will be fooled, people will be tricked, and people will be stolen from in the process. Writing to Christians at Philippi, that is in northeastern Greece, in AD 62, the Apostle Paul taught that real Christians are selfless. Now, notice that I didn't say churchgoers. I didn't say professed Christians. Paul says that real Christians, elementary form Christians that are following Jesus Christ, are selfless. In the book Philippians, if you have a chance, you can read that very nice letter. But I am quoting from Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4. Paul taught, and I quote, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others." That is very, very radical. We are to look after the interests of others, those in our family, those in the neighborhood, those in the work community. We are to be interested in other people's welfare and to seek to improve their lot. That's what Paul says real Christians do. So if that is true, Christianity, therefore, is a radical, if not a revolutionary movement. Christianity is a radical and a revolutionary movement because it presents a lifestyle that is different from the established social life. And here is the life example as taught by Jesus Christ himself, the founder of Christianity. I'm quoting the book of the Gospel of John, John chapter 15. If you have chance, read the whole chapter. But I'm quoting verse 13, John chapter 15 and verse 13. Jesus said, he taught, "Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friend. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends." Jesus was selfless. He taught selflessness. And he was selfless in laying down his life for the whole world, for humanity at large. Every nation, every nationality, every ethnicity, Jesus laid down his life for everyone, man, woman, and child. So what is it that Jesus is saying to us, that John is saying to us? One, Jesus chose to die so that the sins of the world could be charged to his account. He did no sin, so his account is a righteous account. Our account, the account of man, is a sinful account. Secondly, Jesus, therefore, having conquered death and resurrected, he can credit his righteousness to the account of all of us as sinners if we believe in him, if we accept him as our Savior, Lord, and King. And in addition, Jesus is calling upon all men, women, and children to do the same selfless act for everyone else, not just for your friend, not just for your mother or your father, but for everyone. Everyone is our neighbor. We are our brother's keeper. So therefore, in Jesus, it is goodbye to me, goodbye to I, goodbye to myself, and goodbye to I and I. So you see, friends, before society change, man must change. And that is the radical lifestyle of Christianity. That is the radical teaching of real Christianity, the elementary form of Christianity that Jesus established. So when the radical teaching of Christianity is practiced, society is a happy place. And we always end our clinic by reminding ourselves of the two principles that help us make wise decisions every time. The first one is from William Penn. Wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it, and right is right, even if no one is doing it. And the other one is like it. Truth is truth, even if no one believes it. And a lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. And we always end with our word to the wise. Our word to the wise comes from Jesus himself, the founder of Christianity. Jesus, who defines who is a Christian, and that is his definition. I'm quoting the book of John, chapter 13. You can read the entire chapter. I'm quoting verse 45. He says, Jesus is speaking, by this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. In other words, by this everyone will know that you are a Christian if you demonstrate the love, the selfless love that I have showed you. The love where you take interest in the interest of the welfare of people outside of you. For more information, guys, please visit my website, www.goadriens.com. Look out for a new video posted on my YouTube channel, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter on the first day of each month. Connect with me, connect with Coach Adrien via WhatsApp, mobile, 869-668-9752, or via email, peter@goadriens.com. Thank you for viewing. Please subscribe. I always ask you that. And like my video. Guys, try Jesus and you will never be the same again.